Hello everybody, it's Meeko again here. Today is another Meeko Monday, and this week each of us are doing some looks based on a career, and mine just happens to be a meteorologist. So I made this just kind of like what you would see on a radar, with some blues, yellows, greens, reds, and some light purples. Usually when you see the purples, that means it's really bad or it's hailing somewhere. I'm not going to do this look on this side. I'm going to do more of a practical look on this side, kind of an everyday, something you could wear look, because most of you guys won't wear this look, of course, but I just kind of wanted to do something in relation to the career. So stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I'm going to do this eye. Alright, see you in a second. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and prime my lid. I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I'm just going to put this all over the lid. And don't forget underneath. Okay, now on my lid I'm going to use this green, this pinkish color, but it comes out more of a red, and this blue color. These are all from Pop Rocks Cosmetics. And I'm going to use the green on the inner lid, the red in the middle, and the blue on the outside, and just sort of kind of blend them together. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to kind of talk to you guys. I picked meteorology as my career because I've always wanted to do that since I was a little girl. I was always fascinated with weather and just kind of what Mother Nature can do. I came from Amarillo, that's where I was born and raised, Amarillo, Texas. And they have all kinds of crazy weather. They are a part of Tornado Alley, so yeah, they have tornadoes as well. And I remember when I was little, I used to always want to stay outside when the tornado was coming, just to kind of watch everything, which was not a good idea, of course, but yeah, I got yelled at a lot. But you would always see me with my binoculars trying to see what was going on through the window. I just like to see everything and just how it unfolded, because it all happened so quickly. It's just amazing. I have a younger brother and sister, and they would be freaked out, you know, when the tornado alert would come on TV, because it would have this big old siren, and of course you would hear the sirens outside going off. And for a little kid, you know, that's supposed to be pretty scary, but for me, I mean, that was like the best day ever. I would get so excited about it, and you know, my brother and sister would be crying, and I would be like so happy. And I just don't know why. It's just something that I've always loved and just enjoyed. Now I live in South Texas, so we do not get tornadoes here. It's very rare if we do. But on the other hand, we do get hurricanes. Now I have to say, I've been here over 13 years, and I have not seen a hurricane hit here. We've had some close calls, but not a direct hit. So I have yet to see a hurricane, but now that I'm older and you know, I understand how it is to have a home and to have belongings and things. Yeah, I would really hate it if one hit and I lost everything. Like that's part of the storms that I do not enjoy, is people suffering. I used to always say, I like tornadoes, but I want them to hit, you know, out in the country where there's nobody around. Because it is very devastating, especially if you've been through one and you've had some losses. Yeah, but I've always wanted to do that. I remember when I think it was like when I was 13, we got to do job shadowing. We got to pick a career and, you know, go follow them around for a day. Of course, I picked the local meteorologist, and, you know, he was so happy that I picked him. He was like, you know, not many people are interested in meteorology. And I remember I got to see the storm chasers, and I got to see their van and all their equipment, and it was just so neat. I just felt really at home with all of that. It was just a great experience. I got to go in front of the green screen that they use and pretend to do the weather, which is much harder than it looks. But I did pretty good considering. The meteorologist said I had a nice flow. But yeah, it was just something that I really, really enjoyed and that I liked. Just kind of exciting for me. So anyways, that's why I picked this look. So I'm just blending all of these colors kind of together just so it's not so harsh. And just on the lid. Okay. That's pretty good for that. I think I'm going to put just a tad bit more pink just because I want that to show up just a little bit more. Just to kind of highlight everything. Bring it out a little bit. Okay. Now for the crease color, I am going to use this light purple here. This is also from Pop Rocks Cosmetics. And I'm just going to go into the crease with that color. And it's a light purple, so it's not too harsh. And I'm just going to blend this out. And kind of up towards my brow. So I would like to know what you guys are interested in, what careers you would like to do, or kind of maybe what was your dream career. Just things like that, because I know when we're little we always change it, and you know, some people end up getting to do their dreams and some don't. Unfortunately, I had my son at a young age, so I did not get to go to college. I was either going to go to college for meteorology or for art. That's another thing that I just love doing. But it didn't happen that way, which is fine. I ended up studying online to be a medical assistant because I wanted to have a stable career for my son. At the time, and I know in the medical field there's always a need for it, and even if I didn't like it, that's always something that I can fall back on. I didn't think I would be doing it as long as I did. I did nursing for 6 years. I was a certified medical assistant, and there were some parts of the job that I loved, you know, interacting with people and just getting to know everybody, the different medications, just a lot of interesting stuff that I didn't know. But there are also downsides to it. It's a lot of work. You have to really be careful and monitor what you're doing. You don't want to give somebody, you know, the wrong medication or anything like that. I would help assist with minor surgeries, which was fine, but I always got like lightheaded and nauseous at the sight of blood. Like, I don't know why, but I did. Like, I would start feeling like I was gonna pass out, but I was a trooper. I just tried to hold it together. I would try to just kind of like say my ABCs in my head or start counting, make sure I take deep breaths because I tend to hold my breath when I get nervous. And I didn't notice that before until I started helping out with minor surgeries. And if you hold your breath, yes, you are going to pass out. But yeah, I finally got used to it, and there's like a certain smell to surgeries, like the medication that you use to clean up everything, and that's something that I did not enjoy, was just that certain medicine-y smell. Yeah, it's just not what I wanted to do, but it was pretty fun, and I got to learn a lot of new things, so I always have that under my belt in case I want to go back to it. And like I said, there's always a need for medical, so it doesn't matter if I move or where I go. If I can't find a job with what I like to do, I can always fall back on that. But I would, when my son gets a little bit older, right now he's 9, I would like to go to college and just kind of study meteorology. I've always loved it. That, or if I don't get a chance, I would like to, when I get older, go storm chasing. Maybe take my husband along. He probably wouldn't like it as much as me, but I think that would be fun. If I did that at least once in my lifetime, I would be pretty satisfied. So I'm just going in with this purple. I just cleaned up those colors a little bit because I got a little bit of purple on them. Just making sure I get the purple in the crease really good. Okay. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with the yellow, and I'm going to use that one to highlight underneath my eye. And this is just kind of fun, a fun colorful look. You guys can feel free to alter colors, not use certain colors. Whatever you guys like, whatever you're more comfortable with. You don't have to use all of these colors. Some people like a lot of color and some people don't. I like colors, but I like my neutrals as well. I guess it just kind of depends what mood I'm in that day. Just a little bit more yellow here. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do a highlight color. I think I'm just gonna leave it kind of neutral. I don't want it to be too much. Let me grab a baby wipe. I use that to kind of make a line. So just get a baby wipe like so, straight edge. Just wipe away. And kind of let that dry a little bit, and then you can just blend it out a bit. Okay. I'm not going to use any liner for this look just because I want it to be simple like this. But yeah, you guys can throw on mascara to make this look really pop. I haven't put mascara on at all. You can use an eyeliner. But yeah, just something kind of different, kind of pretty. And this was just my take on my meteorologist look. Please stay tuned for the rest of the beauties looks. I know we haven't been on time with our looks, but a lot of us have been really sick and ill or have had a lot of family problems, so please bear with us. We are trying our best to get these looks to you, but we're human too, and we do have problems, unfortunately. But yeah, there's a close-up of that one if you guys wanted to see it. So stay tuned and I will see you guys next Monday. Bye!